Hey everyone, and welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to dig in. What are we looking at today?
Well, today we're tackling two pretty big financial things.
Ooh, hitting everyone where it hurts or helps their wallets.
Exactly. We're talking about the possibility of some people getting more stimulus money.
Didn't those end like ages ago?
You'd think, right? But that's not all. We're also looking at some new tax rules. They're going to shake things up, especially if you're a small business owner or a freelancer, the side hustle crew.
I'm already sensing some confusion and maybe a little anxiety out there.
No worries, we're going to break it all down. Let's start with this stimulus surprise. Apparently, the IRS is still sending out checks related to the pandemic.
I know. Crazy, right?
It is kind of wild. It turns out a lot of people never claimed this thing called the Recovery Rebate Credit on their 2021 taxes.
Okay, hold up. Recovery Rebate Credit. In plain English, please. Basically, it was a way to get your full stimulus amount if you, for whatever reason, didn't get it the first time around. Maybe your income changed, you had a kid, life happened.
Makes sense. So how much are we talking about here? Is it worth digging through old tax forms?
Potentially, yeah. It could be up to $1,400.
Whoa, that's not chump change.
Nope. The IRS is trying to get this, $2.4 billion back to taxpayers.
Wow, that's a lot of zeros. How many people could be getting this money?
They're estimating maybe 1 million taxpayers.
All right, so if you think you might have missed out, definitely head over to the IRS website and look up this Recovery Rebate Credit. It might be worth your while.
Definitely. Better in your pocket than theirs, right?
Right. Now let's talk about those new tax rules. This is where things get, well, a little less fun.
True, if you're using Venmo, PayPal, those kinds of platforms for your business.
Yeah, a lot of people are these days.
Exactly. Well, those companies are now required to report how much money you're making to the IRS.
Didn't they already kind of do that, though?
They did, but there used to be like a much higher limit before they had to report anything. Now
it's way lower. What's the number we need to know?
So for this year, 2023, it's only $600.
$600? Seriously? That's nothing.
It's not much, right? That means if you receive $600 or more through those platforms, they're reporting it. It goes up to $5,000 a year in 2024 and beyond.
Still, that's a pretty big change. I feel like a lot of people are going to get caught off guard by this.
Yeah, I think so too. And that's the problem. They might end up owing way more in taxes than they expected.
So any advice for people who, maybe aren't the best at keeping track of their finances?
Definitely. Even a simple spreadsheet can be your best friend come tax time. Track everything, every penny you make, every expense, every little thing.
And don't be afraid to call in the professionals if you need help.
Oh yeah, don't try to be a hero. A good tax pro can save you a lot of headache and probably some money too.
Great advice. So to wrap things up, we've got possible stimulus checks still floating around out there and new tax reporting rules that everyone needs to be aware of.
Two sides of the same coin, right? The government giving and the government taking away.
That's life, I guess.
It really is. But, it makes you wonder how these changes, especially with all these digital transactions, are going to impact us in the long run. More transparency, maybe more headaches, probably.
Something to think about for sure.
Definitely. Thanks for breaking it down.
As always. And thanks to all of you for tuning in. Don't forget to check out the IRS website for more info on that stimulus credit. Stay informed and stay ahead of the game. See you next time.